I'll keep this close.
My scan indicates the path is straight ahead. I recommend we proceed. Kresnik Crystal located. Please. The recent construct you built provides highly efficient heating. Unfortunately, prime ice constructs have a very short lifespan and cannot be stabilized during the development period. Hence, that said, I have already forgotten what warmth. Yes. Perhaps then, we can warm ourselves by the fireside together. But for now, all you need to remember is this. If you collect Kresnik Crystal, I can extract the energy within and... Low power. Signs of physiological activity detected in the distance. It is highly likely to be your travel companion, Paimon. Go. Go now. Be reunited and sing together. May all the people be united as one. May all of life rejoice in unison. Approaching the target location, scanning for signs of life. Life forms detected. 2. Affirmative. However, that real-time environmental data suggests that the train station may no longer be in use. But whatever the situation,
Paimon! Who are you?
Don't worry. She's only sleeping. You must be the Traveler. She called your name repeatedly while attempting to battle her way through the blizzard. Newcomers to Snezhnaya struggle to adapt to the sheer cold at the best of times. Lately, even the locals are suffering with a powerful monster. You two must be very important to one another. You should take more care.
Your eyes. Are you Conrian?
There are indeed some Conrians left in this world who survived the cataclysm. It would be unwise to interrogate my identity here. Focus your attention on your... We will meet again. Very...
The unidentified subject has now left the area. He appears to be an individual of great significance, but my search has yielded no relevant... Against the odds, your companion is safe and sound.
It's okay. Take it easy.
Pretty much the same as when we first got to Snezhnaya. Wait, where did the jester go? Yep, the director of the Fatui. The jester Piero. So, you met him?
The jester must know everything about the Tsaritsa's plans. But there's no way he'd tell me just like that. Well, he was right about one thing. Right now, the most important thing for me is to take care of Paimon while she...
He had no intention of explaining his motives, and he left...
Hey! What the... Who is that? It looks like... half a...
Snezhnaya was once the land of the Fae. There are many ancient creations here that I'm sure would broaden your mind further still. Mind you, my database is also expanding as we speak. You...
Oh, wow! Well, thank you so much.
Goodwill detected. Instead of candy, perhaps I can suggest my preferred strategy. Please clean me regularly.
Oh, that makes sense. Anyway, back to the jester for a second. When he first showed up, he already knew Paimon's name. Paimon could tell that he was Conrian from his eyes. And he definitely seemed like someone pretty important. It was only later, after he rescued Paimon from the snow, that he properly introduced himself. Oh, seems unlikely. He ran into the snow following the sound of Paimon's voice, with a really anxious expression on his face. He didn't act like someone who knew she would be. And after bringing Paimon here, he just stared out at the snow. He didn't do anything to Paimon didn't feel unsafe around him. And he didn't seem to have any ulterior motives.
Please allow me to interrupt. Fatui and director are unfamiliar
Wait, you've seriously never heard of...
Understood. Since they hold elite positions and serve their god directly, it stands to reason that they would conduct themselves with due decorum. I am inclined to agree with your assessment, Miss Paimon. I did not detect any...
Sorry, I shouldn't have encouraged you to talk so much. Paimon, new plan. Let's get out of Snezhnaya for now. We can come... The jester mentioned that this snowstorm being the work of a monster is worse than most. Even if we made...
Oh, well, it's really nice of you to look out. We were really psyched up for this journey when we...
Further information is required regarding the monster situation. But at this point, we have traveled a significant distance into the blizzard. Were we to turn back if, however, we continue onward. Do you remember what I said as we neared this location? I told you that this is a train station. What? We can break through the blizzard and forge ahead by driving a train. There is a small town up ahead, which would be the...
Paimon thinks goggles here make... Oh, come on.
Affirmative. Should you ever need my assistance during your future adventures, please... Otherwise, I will remain silent to avoid causing any unnecessary...
Is this an answer from this world?
Please confirm when you are ready. Heading north from here, we will soon arrive at... Wait,
What exactly does...
Brace for impact, friend! How strange. Not only was the station's status different from my records, but even...
Yeah.
My sincere apologies for putting you in danger. I'm afraid I'm as confused by all this as you are. Agreed. This is likely a consequence of outdated railroad data. The discrepancies between the old data and present reality are far greater than I anticipated. Fortunately, our crash landing has at least brought us...
Your data had better be right.
I can assure you, it certainly is. It seems our ill-fated train ride was a blessing. Rest assured that I will take user preferences...
Storm! Excuse me? Is there an inn nearby?
I'm sorry, but they've all closed.
Oh, sorry to interrupt. We're looking for a place to stay.
I can't even afford to warm my own house, let alone run a business.
Excuse us. Is there anywhere we can stay around these parts?
I'm afraid not. You'll have to try your luck somewhere else.
All we can do is wait for the next shipment of Kresnik Crystal to get here.
Hi there. Do you know if there are any inns still?
Doubt it.
They're probably all closed. No one has enough Kresnik Crystal to heat their own homes, let alone a business.
Oh, what a bummer.
I clocked you a while back. You adventurers or something? We don't get many tourists in inland Snezhnaya these days.
Why is that?
In part. But the bigger reason's Project Stuzha. Since it's Her Majesty's will, we have to put up with it whether we like it or not. Oh, sorry. I assumed it was common knowledge by now. Basically, the Tsaritsa is planning something big. Something that requires an enormous, even if they used all the surplus Kresnik Crystal in Snezhnaya. So, the Vecha passed a resolution requiring all factories and households to reduce their energy consumption. The policy has thus been charmingly named Project Stuzha, meaning bitter cold.
Bitter cold? So, like, it's...
Pretty much. When you're broke, you scrimp and save. When it's cold, you huddle together for warmth. Trouble is, if you stretch someone out like an elastic band for too long, who knows if they can ever bounce back.
Can you please explain to me why the price of Kresnik Crystal has gone up by 1/3 again? Even you only come here twice a month. This won't even last us a week.
The supply and pricing of Kresnik Crystal are based on current production volumes, and we Fatui are only responsible for delivery and security. I'm not in a position to explain to you how the figures are
Oh, so our lives mean nothing to you? How can you expect anyone to survive a single night in this weather without heating?
Since you insist on making me repeat myself every single visit, I will remind you again. There is no monopoly on the trade of Kresnik Crystal. You are free to purchase the shortfall.
What market? Nobody else is selling! And when they do, they charge 8 times the
Which is why the Snezhnograd Veche passed a resolution to support border communities, without which you wouldn't even be able to buy crystal from us to begin with. So if you're here just to argue, move aside.
All right, everyone, let's calm down for a second. A few words, if I may. We all know how cold it is.
But Liaison Shishkin, there's clearly something wrong with this quota. I have a family in Marepasak who tell me they can buy at least double our crystal allotment.
Oh, believe you me, I had the same reaction when I first saw the numbers. Couldn't believe what I was reading. Still, you must understand that calculating these energy quotas is a complicated balancing act. They have to factor in population, towns. Our top priority must be to keep the largest Kresnik's torch burning continuously. Only then can we sell the remaining crystals. As our Fatui comrades said, they are only responsible for delivering the goods. They need to keep accurate records, and they do not.
That's right. Our duty is to do things.
Tell you what, listen. I know what we can do is open the lower combustion chamber of the Kresnik's torch to the public. You can come to me. I can't guarantee there'll be ample energy for household use, but we can at least make sure you'll be able to boil.
Fine. I don't see any alternative.
So, this is Project Stuzha in action, huh? Oh, no wonder nothing's open for business.
You were looking for an inn, right? For your,
Oh, Paimon's not a fae. Just Paimon.
I have a small place in Stratomoros. I don't stay there very often, though, so it's... But if you're not picky, you're welcome to rest there for now.
Are you sure? Oh.
All right, then. Hello, I'm Alosha. I'm a hunter. Though, if you've talked to...